Hey y'all, lots of new information in the email today. I want to talk through some of it since I didn't really get a lot of announcement time on Sunday. And I also realized that many of you are still staying home right now anyway, because of the pandemic. And first, I miss you. I miss you so much. I have definitely noticed some of y'all missing that are usually with us. And I hope to reach out to y'all soon, but know I have been thinking about you. Know I've been praying for you, and know that I cannot wait to see your face in person again soon. So just to talk through some of the stuff in the email, because it's so hard to put all of the information here. Let me pull up my email. All right. So first things first, the biggest thing in the email this week. This is not an immediate change, but one that is coming up on November 1st. November 1st will be the first day of our new youth schedule. We looked at the surveys, and I hate that we did not include a time change in that survey. But when ministry team met, we saw that you really would prefer to stay outside right now, if at all possible. And you really, really do not want virtual, which is completely understandable. And so as we looked at that and what could we do to best to meet the needs and continue youth ministry right now, we decided we're going to switch times with Dr. A. And he was really excited to work with us. So on November 1st, the first day of our new schedule, youth will meet outside at 3:30, and music will meet inside at 4:30. This will give youth the opportunity to have hopefully warmer weather and more sunlight. If there is bad weather, rain, storms, snow, or if it's too cold, we will move inside, because we really don't want to put y'all virtual. In that case, we'll make sure we follow all safety protocols. We're going to put the bigger group in the bigger space, on and on. So thank you for that feedback. I hope that with this adjustment, we will still see you. On that note, we are entering the holiday time, and I want you to be mindful of that as you come to youth group. And if you are preparing to travel to see loved ones, especially if you're going to be seeing vulnerable loved ones, personally, I would encourage you to opt out of youth ministry for the 2 weeks before, and then talk about that with your family. But I know that you're going to have a lot of cross-contamination at youth ministry. Middle school is going to be going back to school. Some of you have younger siblings going back to school. So if you're going to be traveling, I recommend that 2 weeks before to eliminate this group gathering out of your schedule, as much as I'm going to miss you. Or if you're going to be hosting somebody even. On that same note, if you have been traveling, I would recommend being mindful of that. And again, I'm going to miss you, and I can't tell you not to come. But I would recommend, if you have been traveling for the holidays, miss youth ministry for 2 weeks. And again, I'm going to miss you so much. But it's going to be a good way for us to still gather while having all of the holiday stuff happening. I hope y'all understand that. Talk to your families, decide what's best for you. And then we'll see you either way. But remember, you do still have to do that waiver. We will still temp check you. And we're trying to make this as safe as possible. I think that's all on the gatherings. So we are doing a special Christmas Eve service this year. Our 5 o'clock service, which is for families typically, is going to be pre-recorded, and Pastor Stephanie, Dr. A, and I all want you to help us out. I feel like Uncle Sam, I want you. We are going to do a Christmas pageant, and it's going to be fantastic. I don't know when the last time I did a Christmas pageant was. And this is a really, really awesome pageant. It's going to document a family in the car heading home to see grandma for the holidays. And they have 4 riddles they're trying to solve. So in this pageant, I have individual speaking roles, I have group speaking roles, and I have silent roles. I realize everybody has a different comfort level in general, especially if it's going to be recorded. So sign up on that link in your email for one of those roles. Take note of the practice times. We want this to be really good. So I need you to sign up and make sure you come to those practices. That's going to be recorded on December 6th with an adjusted time. So take note of that. Also, your youth council has been at work. They are looking for more ways for you to be together. You've probably noted that in the addition of the 30 minutes of fellowship before gatherings. So right now that's at 4 o'clock, and coming up it will be at 3 o'clock, just 30 minutes unscheduled time together. But they want to have a retreat still. We can't spend the night anywhere, we can't travel, but we're going to have a movie night and a service morning, and that's going to be November 6th and 7th. So November 6th, we'll gather outside at the Kirk. Bring your blankets, bring your hot cocoa. We'll socially distance and wear our mask, and we're going to watch a movie outside, to be determined. And then Saturday morning, November 7th, high school is going to get together, and you're going to start, not finish, but start building some bunk beds for our neighbors in the apartments on Ren Drive. Y'all did this for ASP this summer. There's still a great need for beds. So we are going to make that happen. Stephanie is bringing in other teams in the afternoon from the Kirk and from other churches to help finish them. Middle school, I'm so excited about yours. You are going to plant flowers, and you're going to go up our High Meadow Drive to see our neighbors, and you're just going to leave those flowers on the doorsteps with a little note thanking them for being wonderful neighbors. You're also going to do a few other projects at the Kirk. It's going to be fantastic. Everybody will be able to take flowers home with you to deliver to some of our homebound members as well. Socially distanced, of course. I'm scrolling through the email. The next big thing is Helen Wright Center. You may have clicked that we were supposed to have cooked dinner for them by now. Because of COVID, we didn't put that on the calendar, but youth did provide dinner to Helen Wright Center on Monday night. When I delivered it, I was talking to the director, and I said, this new center where you have moved is beautiful, but what do you need right now to help you continue to settle? They have not brought all the women in yet, but they will be bringing them in soon. And she explained to me that half of the center used to be a fish shop. And if you know anything about fishes, you can't get rid of that smell. So she desperately wants some plug-in air fresheners. And I think that's something easy that we can do. So I need for you to go, when you go to the grocery store, grab an extra Glade plug-in with the refills, or Febreze or Airwick, whatever the plug-in air fresheners are that you prefer. Grab some refills that go with it. And when you come to youth ministry on Sunday, you're going to drop those in a box, and I'm going to get them to that center next week so that they can have those. And we're going to keep collecting these for a few weeks, and we're going to get them stockpiled with some air fresheners. Excuse me. Finally, in that email, you are going to see summer trips. Again, these are not confirmed yet. I'm actually going to be meeting with Massanetta next week. I'm on their team to help figure out how they reopen. But hopefully that will happen. I just need interest levels to know what commitment the Kirk makes. Ministry team does want to make this available to you. But I realize by next summer, even if there's a vaccine, it's probably not widely available, and everybody's comfort level is going to be different. So you don't have to pay yet. No deposits until we know that we actually have a shot at going. But interest levels are what I'm looking for. So sign up for that in your email. Otherwise, the typical stuff, your updates about youth group, sign up to get a donut with me. Many people have been signing up multiple times, which is fantastic. I want to see y'all. I want to talk to you. I want to be with you. I miss you. I love you. I want to support you however I can. It's a whole lot of information in that email. I hope this video has helped explain some of it. Reach out to me if you need anything. If you have questions, if you have concerns, if you have ideas, I'm looking for all of it, because coffee ain't keeping me going completely. Anyway, y'all have an amazing week, and I will see you on Sunday. Take care.